Please keep your hands together for your next comic, Nick Sansone.
All right, thank you. Well, actually, I should just clarify that my last name is actually Sansone. It's Italian, which makes perfect sense because last year I went to Italy of Epcot, and I noticed that like every Italian person I saw there was smoking. So it makes perfect sense why I'm cursed with this incredibly short body. Yeah. All right. All right. Got any Donald Trump supporters out there? Okay. Yeah. You know that Donald Trump is the only person who's been managed to be viewed less favorably than root canals, jury duty, and Nickelback. Yeah. I mean, have you ever seen anybody more repellent to women other than like me? Yeah. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. Like, there's this girl in my comp class, really cute little Indian girl, and I legitimately thought that she was like interested in me. It seemed like she was flirting, and so I asked her, I'm like, hey, if you need help on that final paper, I'm pretty good with writing. Just trying to drop that hint that maybe we could go out, and she told me that her girlfriend is helping her with it, which like it's like I'm still trying to figure out like whether she's actually lesbian or whether she became a lesbian just because she was so repulsed by me. She wanted to make sure that there was no possible way we would ever date. I mean, there was even a woman who like last week who straight up told me that I should become a priest because that's how slim my chances are of ever having a girlfriend. And I just roll my eyes. I'm like, okay, mom. Which like part of that isn't even true because I hear that Catholic priests have a ton of sex. Yeah, I mean like when you look at me, like it makes perfect sense why women are interested in me. I'm 5'4", slightly overweight, have terrible social skills, so it's either probably that or the DMV. Unless I can somehow find a way to become more confident. I actually went to the DePaul bookstore and actually I bought a self-help book on confidence. And in the first chapter of the book, it says that I might as well become a priest because that's how slim my chances are of ever having no, okay, I just messed that one up. Well, it might have said that too, but in the first chapter of the book, it says that in the first chapter of the book, it says that in order to become confident, I need to act like I'm confident. Like, what does that even mean? Telling me to act like I'm confident is like telling Hillary Clinton to act like she's honest. It's not possible. Thank you. Yeah, I know all the Bernie Sanders supporters laughed at that one. But, so it's like, and the downside to carrying around, confidence for dummies is that it kind of blows my cover. It's like I look at it, I'm like, you're not even helping me. Yeah, so I guess, pretty much, yeah. It's like, well, and the thing that makes this even more harder is like having to walk around a college campus and seeing all this PDA going on. It's like, yeah, you're all happy. I'm happy for you, but I think I like to think that looking at PDA is like watching Springsteen do a 3.5-hour concert at 66. It's like, yeah, that's awesome, but I'll never be able to do that. So I guess so I guess at this point the only way I'm ever gonna have any hope of having a girlfriend is if I somehow strike it rich. I mean, why do you think Donald Trump has so much money? If it weren't for his wealth, his chances of getting a woman would be about as slim as his cocktail sausage fingers. Yeah, and speaking of Donald Trump, because I still am, I visited my home in Indiana this past weekend, and I got behind the wheel of a car for the first time in like months, and of course I hit some dude's mailbox, and at first I felt really bad about it, and then I saw that he had a Trump sign in his yard, and it's like if I would have seen that earlier, I would have slammed into his house, and if if the cops came up to me afterwards, I would have just been like, should have built a wall. Thank you.
Nick Sansone. Sansone. I've been calling him Sansone the whole time. He never corrected me. That's the weirdest shit ever. Nick Sansone, right here. That's a passive-aggressive move right there. Where your first joke is, yeah, my name is Nick Sansone. It's a very weird class, I can tell you. That's not Sheba.